I started Urban Promise in 1988, primarily because there just wasn't a lot of activity for young people. We just felt like we needed to engage with young people and get young people off the streets and into programs that would challenge them to grow academically and spiritually and socially.
Unfortunately, we've seen that our young people, they deal with a lot of real challenges in their lives, and their families deal with a lot of real challenges in their lives. And so the things that happen outside of school have a big impact on what happens when they come through those doors at 8 o'clock in the morning. You can have the best teacher in the world, and if a student isn't in a place where they can receive the information you're presenting, it doesn't do any good. For us then, our job is not only to help provide a great lesson for a student, but also to create an environment where students can come into school and they can deal with some of those things that are happening outside of school, and we can help them find positive ways to deal with that.
Here in this place, within this community, we encourage young people to dream. And beyond that, I think we create a space that's diverse. You're creating opportunities for them to broaden their perspective on life and the world around them. We do the work with our children. We try to understand the needs, educate, and encourage them and empower them to really do their own work as well.
Urban Promise is important in Camden because it's not only a school, it's not only an after-school program, it's also, we have food banks here, we reach out to the community, we clean parks. Urban Promise has many things going on that many people don't see, but once you actually join Urban Promise, once you're actually here, then you get to realize everything else that we have.
I've always believed that a committed group of people coming together behind a united vision could make a difference. Ultimately, it's not money that changes the world. It's people, it's the human spirit. And so Urban Promise, I think, has been this little miracle of a very eclectic band of people from all kinds of different backgrounds coming together around this vision and make a difference.
We have not only our school, but after school we have an after-school program, we have the camps, and we're all speaking the same language and showing the same love consistently throughout. And that love is not limited to a school year. And we really take a holistic view of it and help the students just really see who they are.
There's kids of all different types, kids that we don't know what they go through or what's wrong with them, and kids hide it. I'm a cheerleader because I want to inspire kids to be the best they ever could be, regardless of what anyone has to say about them or thinks about them. It's my family, in a way. It teaches me something new every day. It's like a place for everyone of any color, race, ethnicity, anything, to just get together and become as one.
The vision of Urban Promise is really this, what I would call K to college vision. So we're trying to get kids involved at an early age and then walk with them through each developmental stage throughout their life. So the programs are important because each of our programs, whether it's an after-school program or a summer camp or a street leader program or a boat building program, I think it responds to the child at whatever stage or interest they are at in their lives. And part of that is just to keep them engaged. When young people are engaged, they're going to continue to be connected to adults, and they're going to be connected in those impactful relationships.
There's this idea that you come to ministry to fix trauma, and there's no way we could heal trauma, but one thing that we could do is provide them with moments of happiness, of joy, and awe to carry with them as well. What we provide Urban Promise allows them to be more open, meet new people, learn new things, try new things, experience joy in a safe way, help them shape their identity in a positive way, not one of bitterness or surrounded by trauma, but one surrounded by wonder.
If I walk around campus, which I often do, and I ask young people, give me one word to describe Urban Promise. Inevitably, the word that comes up is family. And when you hear that word repeated frequently, I think it says something. It's a second family, it's a home away from home. And again, that's very different from a program. And young people don't talk about Urban Promise in terms of programs, talk about it with the language of family.
The people who make up this community really do care about loving on our kids, being present for our kids, being present with our kids. We care about the social issues that are happening in our neighborhoods. We care about who our families are, who our kids are, what the needs are. And so the kids embody the love, right? It's not just about the love that we give, but the kids now give that love back. It's less about defining success for them and more about giving them the space to figure out who they are, to explore their truth, and to become anything they want to be.